I am the Leviathan. This starts with a violent.
What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Hawk, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the score streaks that will be coming up in Advanced Warfare. Multiplayer reveal was this week. We got a lot of information. I'm kind of sounding like the Black T Martin right now. I don't know if you guys are, you guys are happy about that. But anyways, let's get on. Let's get on to the topic at hand. So I'm just gonna run through some of the score streaks that will be in the game. I'm trying to find all the information that I can for you guys and let you guys know about them. The point values are not really valid and relevant just because of the fact that there is something that will be new to Call of Duty in terms of customizable score streaks, otherwise known as the score streak modules, and each kill streak will have different variations and add-ons that you can do involving the Pick 13 system. I'm going to get into the Pick 13 system in another video, so you guys can go check that out most likely whenever that is up. But that changes and increases the point value for that score streak that you will be using. So as they showed in the trailer, there is, you can add on rockets to your turrets, probably different variations to the UAVs and such. And I'm just going to quickly run through some of the streaks that I saw. This event is going on in Germany, so we will be seeing some multiplayer footage and gameplay of all the score streaks, the ones that are available throughout the rest of this week. So if you guys can watch the live streams, go check those out if you have time. I'm going to be at work, so I'm actually making all of my videos for this week in one day because I'm going to be working a lot this week, and I have plans that I want to really get going. So of the score streaks that I did saw and that are actually confirmed, there is the UAV making a return. There will be a streak bombing run, which looks similar to, not really, I'm not going to say like a stealth bomber, but it's like around 600 points or so. Actually, I'll break down some of the point values that I did see, just to give you an idea. So the UAV is around 300 points. The bombing run will be around 600 points, more or less, maybe 100 or 200 within that range. The XS1 Goliath will actually be the thumbnail for this video, and it kind of looks like Titanfall. People are saying that Call of Duty Ghosts is looking like Titanfall, and I have my opinions on that in terms of the suitabilities. I'll get into that in a later video. I don't want to argue about that too much right now. I'm optimistic. Done a lot of overhauling things to change the way the game is right now. But the XS1 Goliath kind of looks like a Titanfall, but it looks like a personal Titan with much less armor and much less, firepower in terms of. I think it does have like some weaponry, but I'm not too sure how customizable it is, how long it lasts, and how long you can survive in it. And in the trailer, that looked to be around 700 points. There is an aerial recon drone, aside from the UAV, so it's around 300 to 400 points. There is the XS1 Vulcan, which looks to be like a lower streak, basing around 500 points, not sure what that one does. There's an assault recon drone, and there's also an assault drone, which is shown in earlier footage. So there's two different variations, so that's kind of, I don't know. There's an aerial assault drone. So one is, the aerial assault drone is around 450, and the aerial recon drone was around 300, as I mentioned. Now, they did show another thing which is going to be incorporated into COD Advanced Warfare, which is the co-op score streaks. So they showed like a hands-on video of the Warbird, where one thing that I caveat with that is that anybody on your team can just jump into your streak and start helping you. So they showed the Warbird, which is around 700 points and up, depending on the upgrades you had to it. There's the remote turret, as they showed, which is around 500 points and up, maybe less. The Paladin, around 900 points, and the Orbital care package, which is always going to be at 500 points because there's no way you can change what you roll in your care package. So these are all. You can actually roll with 4 score streaks depending on how you set up your perk setup and your Pick 13. And as well, when you do add on customizational options to different score streaks that you have, it doesn't take away from your Pick 13. So you're still going to have opportunities to use different grenades, different exosuit abilities, different perks, different weapons, and these are just add-ons to what you will be using. So far, in terms of gameplay, I've seen a few tweets, Charlie Intel and all that stuff, saying that it basically, just anybody that's been watching the stream, you can tell that it's pretty much Sledgehammer Games is doing like Black Ops 3. That's pretty much what it seems like with the different abilities. So I'll get into the suit abilities in a later video for you guys, so look forward to that. But so far, I'm kind of happy that Scorestreaks made a return, just because with these different abilities from the suit and such, you're going to see people running around a lot more. With all the different abilities of the suits, being able to jump, do all those dashing, cloaking, and all that stuff. Cloak thing, the one thing they did show, I don't want to get into that stuff too much in this video though. As soon as you shoot your weapon in the cloak, you'll be like visible. So it's not like, I don't know, I was kind of hesitant about that. So that's something that I don't know. I'm not 100% certain how these streaks are going to be, how it's going to play in the game. If people are going to, you know, farm hardpoint, hop on it, hop off, get their streaks, let the enemy come back and farm it again. Those are certain things that people did in multi-team and league play as well, just to get their streaks higher. How many of these streaks are actually going to be available to people in competitive league play and all that kind of stuff? Not really sure. So that's something to look out for as well. And there's one other thing I want to mention. These are not all the confirmed kill streaks or score streaks for the game. And there is the opportunity for, there's the perk Hardline, so you'll be able to decrease the point value and able to reach your streaks faster. But they've actually moved Hardline from the first tier perk to a third tier, so you're gonna have to choose from, and it's gonna be in a different category with a whole bunch of other perks. So that's kind of going to change the way how you make your class, what kind of streaks you're going to use. You can run in with no streaks and a shit ton of gear. So you'll probably see snipers be doing that kind of stuff. Guys that probably go for quick scoping. I'm not too sure how the quick scoping mechanics are. They didn't show anything about that in the trailer. So hopefully games, the Germany event will give us some insight as to how some of these streaks actually, are they overpowered or are they underpowered like in Ghosts. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'm not really head over heels into the game. I'm excited, I'm anxious, but we have to reserve our judgment. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Take care and peace.